fair is the biggest and most important design and furniture event. And the world is here, so we have to be here too. My philosophy and approach to design is simplicity and try to integrate our design with the client's needs and technology. And this is why I think we here nowadays. Milan is famous for being a very industrial city, and evolution or new ideas, especially nowadays, come along with technology, and technology is design. I believe in simplicity. If I can quote one of my favorite artists, actually not an architect, says, to complicate is easy, to simplify is difficult. And I think that's the answer, really. It seems odd because the word simplicity or simple is always referred to cheap or in budget, and this is actually true. But behind the word is like an entire process of thoughts that sometimes are not visible. I think every era has its own time and way to live the spaces. Nowadays, or definitely after COVID, the design of spaces changed a lot, and what people looking for, clients and architects, is a space where is generous in terms of size, but you can socialize at the same time. I like warm materials and natural materials. I think it's not a building, it's a period. It's the Italian Rationalism. Again, because it brings me back to the simplicity of the design. It takes off all the clutter, unnecessary elements that a building don't need. Furniture pieces, especially like very high quality, are very durable. And if you think like this sofa is probably like has the highest rated in the fabric. So I wouldn't mind having kids playing on this sofa. For sure, it has to be a balance. The balance should be like a balance between something custom made for the house, which sometimes pieces that you buy off the shelf don't offer, and beautiful pieces that you buy from places like Molteni. What I like, and this is like our Peerutin Karol philosophy, is to deliver the project that the client wants. So if the client is happy, we're happy. Molteni is a brand established many years ago. I think last year was the 9th anniversary. And I know Molteni was one of the founder of the design fair about in the 60s. And every single piece of Molteni is a statement. Peerutin Karol is a team of about 30 people between architects and technologists. We are 4 partners. David, one of the founder, and myself are the design team. And then we have Taryn, who is our managing director, and Henning, who is the design technical partner. And I think we have a very strong team in that way because we're very balanced. And together with a very powerful machine in-house that we have, we can deliver in budget and in time, which is nowadays is actually what is important.
Molteni has been founded 90 years ago in 1934 as a small craftsmanship by my grandfather and grandmother of a very small company, but always focusing on quality. So today we are the biggest Italian private-owned group in furniture high-end design. So we are now a big group. We have 130 monobrand stores around 5 continents. We have 12 subsidiaries, but we still family-owned, and we are now, I think, a good balance between managerial and family, as the family is the center of the company, but we also have a big structure and we have an external CEO that is helping us a lot. I think the secret is keeping a balance between tradition. So for example, we do every year some re-edition, like today we launched a new chair by Tobias Scarpa that is a re-edition from 1973, but we also add new contributors to enlarge the collection. For example, for the first year we worked with Guillaume Frattesi and Christophe Delcourt, that apart from Vincent van Duysen, that is our artistic director, has enlarged the collection, innovating with the new materials, new sustainable production process, and we never stop in terms also of shape innovation. First of all, we have a huge link between architecture and design. We collaborate with them like Jean Nouvel, Foster & Partners in big contract projects, talking for example about the Cartier Foundation in Paris or the Herzog de Meuron National Library in Jerusalem that is recently completed and from where the Porta Volta chair has born. So for sure the capabilities to work on a large scale project and also to answer to architects' needs. So I think Molteni is very well known to give the assistance to architects in order to innovate and always push the limit forward. My grandfather definitely loved Scarpa, so I'm sure he would be very, very happy about the re-edition, but we also have in the collection the carteggio from Aldo Rossi. Is a piece of furniture that was very important in the memory and the history of the company because the big success he had in the past and still contemporary even now. Concept of Palazzo Molteni, where we are today, our new home in the center of Milan, very close to Duomo, divided in 7 floors with this Molteni Galleria, the last 2 floors where we are now, that really can underline the link between design and art, and a space that we want to be open to other disciplines in order to make some more cultural collaborations, as we wanted to really study the links between the different phases of Italian culture. So I think we are going to open more Palazzo Molteni, like the one will be open next week in Tokyo.